So the Everglades actually is a multi-part system. The watershed itself actually starts in Kissimmee. There's large amounts of lakes and ponds and swamps that all feed into the Kissimmee River that flows south into Lake Okeechobee, which then kind of floods into the Everglades. The Everglades is a 30 to 50 mile wide river. It flows south and then around Miami kind of curves off a little bit towards the southwest. That fresh water is going out into the marine environment. With the building of all of our levee, dikes, and dams, and compartmentalization of the Everglades, and of course, water, flood control, water supply, being kind of taking more precedence than environmental concerns, unfortunately, often means a much reduced water flow of fresh water going into Florida Bay. So they're actually seeing a reduction in freshwater volume and more salinity, which is changing the plant communities in the saltwater environment where manatees and young fish and dolphins and things like that usually feed and graze. They're seeing huge beds of seagrass dying off. Then, of course, any fertilizers that are carried into, from farmlands into the waterways eventually make their way out as well, causing these algae blooms that you'll sometimes see on the east and west coast. And these algae blooms, of course, rob the oxygen and become very toxic when it all dies, which then cause, large fish kills. This last year was one of the worst ones. We had manatees and dolphins and all kinds of things washing up on the west coast of Florida. And, of course, the Keys are all coral reefs and everything, so that has a big impact.